for coming back. The plan is to make your dreams come true. In uptown Peyia is where we are, by the way. Very, very shortly, you're going to get a view of the blue Mediterranean Sea. In fact, there it is. Feast your eyes and digest. We're in sort of middle uptown Peyia, and we're going to head down towards Coral Bay, take a left, and then head out towards Kissonaga. Thanks for joining me. Big shout out to some of the guys that constantly keep coming back every single day. If your name is Lady Susan, we thank you very, very much indeed. Sir Daniel, Sir Ronaldo, Lord of the Jake, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's get going. Look at that for a view. Wow, absolutely spectacular on a spectacality of a day indeed. The temperature, if you're curious to know, 31 degrees, quite cool by the way, at 20 to 10 in the morning. Big pothole there. We're going to work our way down to the main Peyia Road down to Coral Bay, by the way. There's quite a few nooks and crannies around here, lots of different options, and well, if you're borrowing a car or you've stolen a car or you're hiring a car, make sure you've got your Google Maps up, otherwise you could find yourself lost in a banana plantation or two. So this is the main petrol station here as you head up from Coral Bay to Peyia. So perhaps if you want some liquid benzene for the tank, that could be that place for you. And on that note, of course, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of Mr. Paul's complete and utter madness as he takes you on his travels in and around Paphos. And of course, if you'd like to drop a couple of bob in the tank, well, it's very, very simple. All you have to do is Google these magic words. Marika and me, buy me a coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page. You'll have the opportunity to read that, a little bit more about us, and of course a comment or two. We all like to do that, don't we? Check to see what other people's views are. Once you've checked other people's views, why not gift us that coffee, or two, or three, or four, or five? I'd like to say a big thank you to Frank and Lillian in downtown Glasgow, and hopefully when you come to Paphos, you'll come and hunt us down in and around the downtown Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, and we'll be waiting. We really will, especially for you. Perhaps when Lord Kevin of Liverpool Shire, that's what we're going to call it, and his girl Lady Kathy, perhaps when they come, they'll come and hunt us down and sit down and chew the fat, and we'll find out that a little bit more about you. Coming soon, well, I'll tell you who's coming soon. The girl likes a bit of brightness in her life. That's our girl Lady Whitney from downtown in South Wales, and she's bringing the man of her dreams with her, and of course that's our Sir Jace. Yeah, and I had a surprise phone call last night, by the way, and I thought, hold on a minute, what does this Payne want, is what I thought to myself. There was a phone call coming in from Simon Payne, so I answered it and said, Yasu Baru, how are you? And it turns out that him and his evil twin, that is Lord the Jeremy, had, no, he's not Lord, he's a Baron, sorry for demoting you, janitor. He was once demoted to a janitor, if you remember, if you followed the channel that long. But he's back to a Baron again. Anyway, Baron Jeremy, Baron and Simon flew into Paphos International Airport last night and were sitting in the Pelican restaurant wondering if Mr. Paul would turn up. And I was having a night off, you see. We were sitting, doing a bit of YouTubing and these bits and bobs, smoking a big boy cigar, can of Coke, probably a latte in the other hand as well. And, well, guess what? They'll be on camera very, very soon indeed. So, Mr. Paul's got a couple of mates to hang out with again. And if you're looking for me, why not come to the Pelican restaurant? Because pretty much every night of the week, we're there from around about 8:30 to about 9 o'clock. You don't have to sit down, you can just come and say a big hello. Or perhaps if you are like the greatest train driver in the world, that's our Sir Andy and his blonde beauty from downtown in Bolton. You pull up a chair, chew the fat, and buy a drink for the whole table, even though he didn't have to. But what a superstar. And he's coming back in October again with his blonde beauty, Lady Sarah, and we'll look forward to seeing you. We really, really will. Who else is coming in October? I'll tell you who else is coming. People we've not seen for just over a year. He likes to do a little bit of surfing out in the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. That's our Sir Jim, the surfboard kid, and if he's coming, well, and that must mean he's bringing his beauty with him. And of course, that's our Lady Paula Marie. Hopefully there's a big grin smashing across her face, and hopefully she's running out in the Devon Dales with the doggy woggies. But you're coming to Paphos in October, and myself and Marika, we will be waiting especially for you. Big shout out to, who should we say now? Let me think. Who's just gone back to the UK? Lord Andy, Lady Ness, we're missing you like crazy. Of course, the girl in charge of the show, that's our Dayman. She's coming back in September, and rumour has it that Sir Peter is coming with her as well. So, the Blackjack, oh yeah, he'll be waiting especially for you. And for those of you curious to know about the Black Jaguar, today its wheels are finally being painted, brand new tyres are going on. Hopefully they'll be popped on a little bit later on this afternoon. There's only one more job to do. All the paintwork's done, all of the mechanics are done, except for the smart alternator that appears to be not quite so smart as it thinks it is. So we're going to tamper with that, otherwise we could find ourselves stranded at the roadside. And once that's done, another couple of days, hopefully, fingers crossed, legs crossed, and everything else crossed, and the Black Beauty will be back on the road. So Mr. Paul will be able to drive around in luxury and waft about, and on top of that, you will be getting higher quality videos because it's got air suspension, and it's very, very quiet inside it. All you'll hear is me smoking the big boy cigar and lighting it up. And on that note, I'd like to say a big shout out to my mate in downtown Wiltshire. Hopefully he's back from Benidorm. Hopefully he's recovered from that stag do. He did look a little bit worse for weather in some of the pictures that he sent me. And hopefully Lady Victoria's not slapped him around his little forehead too hard, shall we say. So a big shout out to Baron von Cigar, and of course that is Lord Arthur Martin. And who else has gone back? I'll tell you who went back to the UK quite recently. The Nantwich crew. Yeah, superstars on the channel. Lady Jessica, she's the girl in charge of that crew. Of course, there's a man of her dreams, our great friend, that's our Lord Simon. And of course, Princess Meghan and my little mate, Gangster Max. They'll be coming back to Paphos, hopefully in August, but they're definitely coming back for Christmas. And we're going to have a Christmas Day event in the downtown Cape Paphos Harbour. We're all going to sit down and have lunch. If you happen to be in town, why not message us and let us know, and come and join us. Let's make it a party at the Pelican restaurant. And I'm pretty sure the sun will be shining and everything will be blue. All that could be missing is you, or maybe, if you're lucky, fingers crossed, you'll be in Paphos on Christmas Day. What's coming to the channel soon? I'll tell you what's coming to the channel soon. The brand new marikaandme.com website. Yeah, you'll be able to Google us and find out little bits about us, more about Paphos obviously, and what's going on in the little world of Marika and me. And there's a lot going to be going on. We're going to go live at the end of June, 29th of June on the Saturday night, and providing the bandwidth and the internet connection allows us to get a good quality reception, we will then continue to do that every single Saturday night, where we will be beaming live from the Pelican restaurant from around about 9 o'clock Cyprus time, so that's 8 p.m. in the UK. Obviously you have to check in your motherland how far you are ahead of us or how far you are behind us, but 9 o'clock Cyprus time is when we will be beaming live from the Pelican restaurant on a Saturday night from the 29th of June. And to entice you to come and watch us, there'll be an awful lot of giveaways. Anything from a Mediterranean sea sponge, a cigar, blue hats, sunglasses, tickets on the glass bottom boat, bottles of perfume, meals in the harbour, restaurants. So, see, all you got to do is tune in, tickle us with a comment or two. We'll write your names down, put them in the tombola, spin it round, and then of course pull out the lucky winners live on camera. Next time you're in Paphos, come and find us at the Pelican restaurant, and your gift, your prize, will be waiting especially for you. This is downtown Casonica, by the way, and there's quite a few bits and bobs going on around here. Shops galore, apartments, villas to rent, and of course the blue Mediterranean Sea is but a stone's throw away on the right hand side. Now, what else is coming to the little channel known as Marika and me? Well, I'll tell you, competitions galore. We're going to start running a competition to win 2 tickets on the Ocean Vision. That's the super cruiser, the big boy in the Paphos Harbour. So you will win a 3-hour cruise. It's all inclusive, it's 5-star luxury, it's all you can eat, all you can drink. There's dancing, there's prancing, and you never know. If you're very, very lucky, you may even get a little bit of romancing. So we'll be announcing that very, very soon indeed. And of course, there'll be a holiday competition where you will be able to come to Paphos for 7 nights. Your flights will be paid for. Any European airport and the UK, straight into Paphos International Airport. Picked up from the airport, dropped off at your luxury hotel. 7 nights accommodation. And on top of all of that, if you come and find Mr. Paul in the downtown Cape Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, I will give you €1,000 in cash. Yep, you heard me correctly. And you can go do with it whatever you wish. But hopefully you'll come and spend it in the Pelican restaurant and perhaps buy myself a hot latte and perhaps watching Gracilian Booth, a Bloody Mary or 2. There'll also be an option for you to buy a brick in the Marika and Me Lounge Bar that will be coming online next year in and around downtown Cape Paphos, and you will be able to get your name on a brick all lit up. So anyone who comes and joins us in the bar will understand that you are one of the founding members. You'll also be able to buy a brick in the Marika and Me Mansion that will be coming online next year as well. And of course, you'll be able to come and stay with us for a modest cost. And you'll also be able to win a holiday to come and stay with us as well. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of Mr. Paul's madness as I take you on my wanderings, my travels in and around Paphos. And of course, if there's somewhere that you'd like me to go, you drop it in those comments, gift us a coffee or 2, and guess what? That video will be coming especially for you. I'd like to thank Dawn very much for that coffee, and hopefully the young man known as Tyler, who's not as young as I thought, is going to have a great holiday when you arrive on that big bird and get bussed to downtown Coral Bay. We truly wish you a spectacularity of a holiday indeed, and hopefully you'll come and find us one evening in the Cape Paphos Harbour. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. Andrea, are you going to keep these lights on green? Because of course these are camera controlled lights. If you go through on amber, using Big Trouble, and of course if you go too fast, using Big Trouble. Thanks very much, Andrea, and a big shout out to Mart of the Peacock, and stop doing that to his toes. It's not going to be good for you in the long run. Thanks for watching. See you again very, very soon indeed.